Today we have with us the 2014 Audi A6. Now while we're shooting a review on this car is, first of all, we got the car for a review, and second is because these cars are selling for a great bargain. Yes, that's right, because a new Audi A6 back in 2014 would have costed you a lot of money. Well, exactly how much I'll post on the screens right now, but this car is selling for a hell of a bargain. And what the exact price of this car is, well, we will be telling you in the end of the video, so stick around with us till the end. And with that said, let's start the review and see what you get in a 2014 Audi A6. So we just told you that this car is for sale at a hell of a bargain. So let's talk about where this car is sale at. That is none other than Mohit and Raja Car Deals. If you've been following our channel for a long time, you'd be knowing that Mohit and Raja Car Deals is one of our staple dealerships for reviewing a lot of cars. And they have a crazy inventory. So if you are interested to buy this car or maybe any other luxury car, well, you can find the contact details in the description below or comment down below and I will give you a homie hookup on one of these luxury cars. And with that said, let's start the review of this car. Now for the styling of this car, we do have the hexagonal blacked out grille with the infamous Audi 4 rings, and the overall look is quite mean, which I do like. The side profile of this car is simple and elegant. We do have chrome inserts all around the car, like this windowsill, and we do have 17-inch 10-spoke beautiful alloy wheels in this car with the similar Audi wheel caps. Now the rear end of this car is not much interesting. It's like any other Audi but with a different tail design. Now starting up with the features, I want to start inside the car and then we will move our way outside. I want to first talk about the steering wheel in this car and specifically the buttons and the actual style as well. I mean, if we look at this, it's a 4-spoke old school steering wheel, which I really like. I mean, I don't know why I have this thing with 4-spoke steering wheels. I just like the look of them. But anyways, if you talk about the buttons over here, it's a multi-functioning steering wheel anyway, so I really like that. These are for the buttons to control this display over here, and we have the volume button for the infotainment display in this car. But then we have this one button which I particularly like, and this button is actually a customizable button which can be customized through the display over here. You can choose what this button would do, and whenever you press this button, well, it would do exactly that. So I really like this button, customizable button over here. So anyways, we were just talking about display, so let's talk about the center gauge display over here. And the center gauge display of any Audi car, like if you have watched our Audi videos, is very similar, so we won't be taking in-depth notice of that, but we will be talking about this feature of energy consumers, which I am in love with. And I think that other manufacturers should really come up with this feature in other cars as well. What this feature actually does is that it tells you how much fuel your car is actually consuming in real time. So I'll explain what it does. I'm just going to start up the car really quick. Now the car is turned on and obviously it's using fuel, but it's not showing up on the graph, and you may be thinking, is it wrong or something like that? No, it's not, because the thing is, if you look at the scale, it's given 1 liter per hour, and it's obvious that when the car is idling, it's not using that much fuel that it would show up on the scale because it's so less. But as soon as I turn on the AC in this car, you can see now I've turned on the AC and it tells you air conditioner, and that is why it's now showing you that it's using so much of energy, because this car has a 4-zone climate controls and every single zone is working. That's why, as you can see, it is showing you that it's using more than ½ liter per hour. And as soon as I turn off the AC, it then goes back to 0. And I think that this is a pretty amazing feature. And so this was about this display over here, and as soon as I turn off the car, you can see that it shows you the A6, and that's the exiting screen in this car. But now let's move on to the infotainment display in this car. Wait a minute, it was just there. Oh, I'm sorry. Once again, I don't know why Audi has this thing of hiding displays, but then it gives us content to tell you guys, so that's amazing. But anyways, let's talk about this display over here. This display is very similar to every single Audi that has come up with any kind of display. I'm not even joking, because they have the same menus: car, telephone, info, media, radio, tone, everything is the same. But one feature that I love in this car is when I go into car is of raising and lowering the car's height. That can be done when the car is turned on. And one thing that I do like in this car is that every single option that is given on the display over here is given in the form of buttons as well, like car, telephone, navigation, media, radio. So that means if you're not used to using the display or using the dial to control the display, all you need to do is just press the buttons over here and then it will open the same for you. For example, if I press car, it then opens car for me.
If we talk about the practicality, I'd first like to talk about the glove box in this car. The glove box in this car is pretty large, as you can see. It also is organized. It has a pen holder and a card holder. And over here, you have a place to keep your owner's manual. And there is a 6-slot CD changer in this car. Moving to the center console, above the gear selector, we do have an ashtray and a cigarette lighter. Now below the gear selector, we do have 2 covered cup holders for the front seats. And now for the armrest in this car, which also doubles as center console storage, it opens like this and it has quite enough storage for storing some things. But when you close it, you can open it once more and it reveals a bigger storage cubby, which do have a 12-volt charging socket. Now for the practicality in the rear seats, below the center console, we have 2 retractable 12-volt charging sockets, out of which one is used for the cigarette lighter. On the door handle, we do have an ashtray of this car. The middle seat of this car opens to reveals an armrest, which also doubles as a center console storage, which is quite large and can only hold up to 0.5 kilograms. In front of the armrest, we do have 2 retractable cup holders for the rear seat passengers. And now for the most important part of the practicality session is the trunk. First, we're going to talk about opening this trunk. There are 3 ways to open this trunk. The first is on the key fob, second is on the driver's side footwell area, and third is the request sensor given below the trunk. If we talk about the actual practicality of the trunk, as you can see, the trunk is huge, like literally huge. And this trunk lid also has a pocket to store some things.
And now let's talk about the comfort of an Audi A6, and I think one of the most important parts of this car. And so, first of all, we have leather seats, a good plus point, and they're very soft and they're very grippy. So I mean that takes off any doubts on whether this car is comfortable or not. Let's talk about the comfortable features in this car. So we have automatic seats for this car for moving them back and forth, moving the backrest back and forth, and we also have lumbar support in this car, which is one of the favorite features because it actually adapts according to the curvature of your back, and so that is really comfortable. And one thing that I like about this car is even though it's manual, I can still control the headrest up and down, that's obvious, but then I can also control the headrest back and forth. So if I want to keep my head maybe a little bit forward, I can do that and still have my backrest along with me so that I don't feel any kind of discomfort in my Audi A6. And now moving into the rear seats, you just saw that I was sitting in the front seats and I'm pretty tall, 6'1", and as you can see, I have about 5 or 6 inches of legroom available to me, which is just fantastic. It's a very spacious car. And if I talk about my headroom, well, it has a kind of a cutout for my head, so that gives me an additional inch, and that's why I can easily say that I have about 3 or 4 inches of headroom available to me, and that too for a tall person such as 6'1". For any other person, even if he's taller than me or she is taller than me, they won't have any kind of discomfort in their Audi A6 if we talk about the space. And if we talk about the seats, obviously they're same material as the front ones and they are very comfortable. And we also have a feature for a manual sun blade in this car. That means that even in the weather of India, which is very harsh, you always have a sun blind to block the sun coming into your eyes or on your face. And one more feature that I quite like is that there is an additional AC vent given on the B pillar of this car. That is why I can adjust it for throwing air directly on my face, and I'm always warm or cold in my Audi A6 according to the weather. And so that was a review of the 2014 Audi A6. I think it's a brilliant car. I mean, tell me what you guys think. I mean, it's a perfect family car. Even if you want to go solo cruising in your Audi A6, you can do that. I mean, it's a driver-focused car. You have paddle shifters to enjoy it if you want to spirited driving. It's a very spacious car for your family. I think it's an amazing car. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. But now let's talk about the price of this car and the motive of this whole video, because we are saying that these cars are now sold for a bargain value. Well, the price of this car is 19 lakh rupees. That's more than 50 to 60% discount on a car such as the Audi A6. I mean, once again, when this car was new, it was quite expensive, and now it's, I mean, available for 19 lakh rupees. And you know what? Maybe you can strike another deal if you go through our name, and that is Garage Reviews. Contact them and then tell them that you saw our video and you are interested to buy such a car. You will be able to strike another better deal on this car. And so with this, we end our review. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about this car, and if you are interested to buy this car, or if you are interested to buy a luxury car, or just tell us if you think we should improve on something. Share this video as much as you can, and once again, pressing that red subscribe button would be such an amazing thing. Thank you.